Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a timeless video for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is a timeless read. However, I should say that the time I'm recording it, it is the second full moon in a month. So it's a powerful full moon energy, and the full moon is in Taurus. So if you have a Taurus moon sign or Taurus rising sign, this will impact you more strongly. Or if you're watching this on another full moon window, then this will also be more powerful for you. But whenever you come across this reading, this is when you are supposed to come across and receive the messages. So we're going to start with a divine guidance card to see what the outcome or what it is you're moving towards is. And then we'll draw an archetype card, which is a pattern of behavior that we all experience, these patterns of behavior and personalities, and so which one you will be maybe confronted with or working with, either through yourself or through another. And then we'll draw tarot to get the details of the message. So let's get started with the divine, and we'll go from there. So we have a master number 33. Beautiful. And we'll put this over here because this is our outcome. And let's take a look. So number 33 says, Lion's Guide. Lion Guide is here to help you awaken the sleeping lion that lies within you. Your inner lion is powerful, resourceful, and mighty. You really do hold the strength and courage to do whatever needs to be done. It's time to let the world hear you roar, Capricorn. Lion Guide is here to help you realize you do rule your inner and outer worlds, and to energetically claim the throne that is the rightful ruler of your kingdom. Once you do, you will step into your role as a leader with ease. So Capricorn, you've got some leadership here, and the universe is asking you, telling you that it's time to really step into that power of the leadership and the strength. And it points out, you know, that you rule your inner and outer worlds. So we're going to take a special look at that as we move through to see maybe where there's been some blocks, where you don't or haven't really maybe felt like you've been the co-creator or the creator of your life as of late. So let's take a look at an archetype to see what kind of personality traits may be popping up over the next okay, we'll take that one and see. All right, so the dilettante, light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So in its light attribute is that you enjoy all of the arts. There may be one in particular, whether that be music or visual arts or you know, three-dimensional artwork. It might be writing, poetry, that kind of thing. And it's to enjoy that without getting caught up in the money grab of it, or for it coming from a place of just doing it because, you know, it's got to come from that place of passion. And the shadow attribute is pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. So it's also then about the shadow aspect of this is about mastering something, doing something because you love it and you're passionate about it, coming into mastery with it, but also with the caution of, you know, being willing to admit you don't know what you don't know, and that you can always learn and grow, right? So that's the shadow aspect. So there may be someone in your life, not necessarily you, or this could pertain to you, where there is a beautiful skill, you know, a beautiful talent that is a passion, maybe something that you've set aside because life sort of got in the way, so to speak. And it's time for you to really grab onto that and to use it to grow and use it to your betterment, with this idea of really coming out and shining and standing in your power and being able to co-create or create something with the universe around this passion, you know, whatever this artistic thing is. That's too many cards. All right, so we'll do some tarot and see what messages come forth. Okay, so you have a lot of court cards here, which means there could be a lot of different individuals that are going to be coming into play in the next several weeks of your life or in this next cycle. You know, because as this is recorded under full moon is about coming to fruition. It's about release. It's about being able to let go of things that don't serve, but it's also about cycles completing and then new cycles starting shortly after. So to begin with, you know, it really does look like you've been in a struggle, Capricorn, because you've got the 9 of acorns here, and acorns is that's your wands, that's your fire sign. So that could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if you've got an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now, power and perseverance are the key words here. But this is also where you sort of, the perseverance is that, you know, stick to it, whatever it is that you've been, sorry, this is not cooperating with this plant here. It's all falling apart. Give me a sec here. All right. So power and perseverance. You know, you've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and you're at the 9. It's almost over with, you know, whatever this is. Maybe you've been trying to push through a block with regard to, you know, this creativity and this beautiful, you know, delighting in the arts, whatever that artistic endeavor is, creatively. And it's been a block for you, or you've been pushing to use that in your life and really open up and shine, Capricorn, and you've gotten to this place where you're feeling a little pessimistic. You know, you're getting yourself set up for a battle. You've just felt sort of worn out around it. And we've got the Queen of Acorns here. That's also fire. Now the Queen is the pinnacle of the feminine energy, the receptive energy of the acorns, right? And it's connected to the wands in a traditional tarot deck. Now the keywords here are passion and creativity. So the Queen is all about being passionate, being creative. You know, she's got all of those gifts. And when you're dealing, she's got this real zest for life, you know. She's very sort of out there and gregarious. And in the position it was in its shadow position, which means that if this is representing you, then you've been blocked definitely with the 9 on top of that, and this in that position, then there has been a block for you or a block around you. And you know, if it's one's fire energy, it could be coming from someone, a feminine energy that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius by sun sign. So take a look, you know, sort of through your Rolodex of people in your life and see if you can pinpoint, or maybe just you already know who this is and what they're representing. Maybe you've been squashed or you've been deterred from whatever these, you know, these artistic things are, these talents that you have, and you've allowed yourself to be diminished, and you've allowed yourself to not shine so much because you've felt pressure from others or negative judgment from others, and you've allowed that to impact your path. And the message that's clearly here right now within this beautiful strong moon window is it's time for you to take that back. You know, you're at the end of this, but this is currently what you're dealing with, and then we move through into the achievement of the goal here, right? So you've been battling this, you've been dealing with this, whether this is an internal battle, as I said, or it could represent an external person or more than one feminine energy, very strong, that's sort of been squashing that. If it was in its upright position, then this would represent someone who's coming in to help it flourish. But that wasn't the case in this case, and it's paired up with the 9 of acorns. So there's definitely been a dampening of your creativity, of your fire within you, of your inspiration, Capricorn, and it's time for you to really move on and take control of of you and your destiny, because you create that, not others. And then we come into the 8 of feathers, and feathers are swords. And it's in this, reversed position. So we've got the 8 of feathers, which is courage and solutions. And with it being in the position that it was in, you haven't seen the possibility of solutions towards whatever this situation is. And this could be, connected to a business and a creative twist on a business that you're venturing with. This could be literally just an artistic passion that you don't do on a professional level. But you're knowledgeable about it. You want to learn more about it. And for whatever reason, you just stopped, perhaps in the past, but in this position that it's in, you're coming out of this energy. You're coming out of the energy of feeling stuck, and you're going to be able to move through and find the courage, and new perspective will give you solutions that you didn't see before. And then on top of that, we've got the King of Crystals. Now let's take a look. This is the air. So this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius could represent. All right, but then, and let's see, no, it's a number, so it doesn't necessarily represent a person. Then we have the King of Crystals, and crystals would be our pentacles, right? So that King of Crystals, he is at the pinnacle. He enjoys the good life, food, drink, financially secure. This is a strong male energy that demonstrates courage and demonstrates commitment. So to help you to overcome this energy of feeling stuck, this energy of not knowing the way moving forward, feeling like you've given up some of your power here in terms of what sparks you, what fuels your fire sort of on a spiritual level and really gets you motivated, and you want to do it. Like it's a passion for you, whatever that is. You've got this male energy coming in who is the king. So this will be a mature figure who is at sort of the top of his game, very compassionate. He's very well read. He's committed. He's courageous. He's with it being equivalent to the pentacles, that's material realization. So that's all about being financially secure as well. Someone that knows the ins and outs of business, that could support you with details of something if it is that you need some details clarified for whatever this passion is, this returning to, your artistic side, so to speak, your creative side. And then we've got the Knight of Crystals, which again is Pentacles, and the Page of Crystals, which is Pentacles. So you have a lot of Pentacles here, Earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So also keep your eye out for people in your life. Now the Knight of Crystals would be the Knight of Pentacles, and that is that fierce, determined, that's your cautious, sensible, slow to make progress. That's the person that the keywords are endurance and determination. And you've got the camel here. The camel can go for long periods of time without water. It can go through the desert for long periods of time. It's got that endurance to push through these difficult times, and it's determined. It's very focused. And that Knight energy is very focused. It is less than the king. It is a masculine energy as well, though, although it may represent any identity. The energy within this person will be quite a strong masculine energy. And this is someone that is, maybe between 20s and 40s, somewhere in there, that they haven't mastered the game yet, but they are not a novice either. And that's why they're more cautious. That's why they maybe do more research. They take more steps to achieve something. They're sensible about things, So you may have someone in your life, Capricorn, that's maybe sort of been guiding you to not not lash out, but like burst out with this enthusiasm that you've had for something in the recent past or the past. And this person has been cautionary, but you also have the king in here, which means you're evolving through that. And you've got this king energy that says, you know, someone is coming in that's going to have mastery with this and is going to help and support you. And then you have the Page of Crystals, which was in its turned position, which is ideas and discipline. So this is a younger energy. You know, it could be a masculine or feminine. It's a younger energy. It's youthful. And your page is more, that's the student, you know, that's the starting out. That's the ideas and discipline there. And Pentacrystals, again, that's earth energy. But in the position it was in, it's that you've had ideas blocked at the beginning stages. You've got to the beginning stages of this manifestation here that wants to come into reality, and you've been blocked with that. Perhaps you looked into it a little bit and then you let it go because you didn't have the motivation, or one of these other players involved here dissuaded you from pursuing this, you know. Perhaps you got distracted with, you know, the everyday three-dimensional life that, you know, that we operate in when we're in our operation mode, so to speak. So let's just get a little clarity around this page and the page and the Knight and the King of Wands here. And what does that really represent for you? Let's hone in a little more deeply, Capricorn, on what this might represent. Wow, okay. Okay, beautiful. I've pulled 3 more cards here. And I'm not going to do them in order, but I'm going to show them to you. So you've got the 5 of Acorns, and the Acorns is again that fire energy. So that's again more fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But the 5 was in reverse, which means, you know, challenges and growth. The challenges you've had, you're going to overcome. Because of the position of the card, you've had these challenges, whatever they represent for you, and you are overcoming these challenges. And it could be with the support of the Queen of Crystals here. Crystals is our pentacles, right? So that's the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Queen is at the top of the crystals, and she is all about healthy in body, finances. She's grounded, she's calm. You know, she's got comfort and prosperity, and she's wise. She's got the wisdom of the Queen. Now, this is a feminine energy, most likely female, but it doesn't have to be. This person could be coming in and supporting you in this evolution and in this transition, you know, that you're undertaking here, and helping for you to recognize that spark again, and help to give you the courage to stand in your power and to co-create and manifest whatever this is into something wonderful. And I say that because your last card out here is the World, fulfillment and celebration. So whatever this is, this has the potential, once you step into this leadership role, and this could be at work as well, in your career, you know, whether you work for yourself as an entrepreneur or you work in an institution of some kind, in a business, you know, this could also be, it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to take the lead with it. Maybe something's been going on in your family life that there's been a lot of opinions being thrown your way, which has sort of squashed your drive with whatever this is, you know, and you're going to evolve out of this. All the cards are showing that, and then the additional cards we pulled confirmed it's been a challenge for you, but you will overcome that with the support of one another or more. And then that's going to put you in a position of absolute comfort and prosperity and fulfillment and celebration. Like, it's going to be a really beautiful, beautiful thing, but you've got to grab onto that power, Capricorn. You've got to let your spark and your creativity shine again. You have to allow yourself to be a full and whole integrated self. You know, we can't be fully integrated if we've left some of the pieces of us behind. And especially with the arts, you know, it's so creatively based. It's so inspiringly, it's based off our inspiration from source, from the universe, from love and those around us. And, you know, sometimes when that gets squashed, it can really, it's a piece of us that it's just too important to leave the void and leave it behind, you know. So whatever that represents for you, and you'll know what it is, Capricorn, for those of you connecting, you really want to take the lead in this. That's the message. You have the power and you have the right. Take the lead. So let's pull on some feather energy here. And this is duck energy. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. So again, with all these court cards here, you do definitely have support all around you. You have everything from the novice to the expert, you know, in terms of the wands and the creativity and the passion. Then you've got the Queen of Crystals coming in with, you know, the Pentacles energy, that grounded energy coming in, which is also really lovely and strong for you. It's very mature. And you've got the, the Queen of Acorns here as well. So that's that fire energy. A lot of fire going on, which is all about, you know, your passion, your creativity, things really being stirred up. That's what the acorns or the wands are all about. You know, it's all about pursuing those goals and really, really getting into them. And I'm not going to pull this. I'm going to pull some crystal for you. Let's pull out some crystal energy because Capricorn is earth sign and the crystals are beautiful earth energy. So let's get a little bit of advice from them. And please click like and subscribe if you could just take a moment and help me to build my channel and grow and reach others. I'd really appreciate that. All right, so let's pull some advice from our crystals. Oh, beautiful combo. You have sodalite, speak your truth. There you go, speaking your truth, right? Coming into that leadership role. Standing in your power, you know, knowing that you're that you have every right to do so, and that the energy is opening up for you nice and wide for that to happen. But you've got to take that step. You are a co-creator, so the universe sets it up for you, but you have to step through there, Capricorn, and you have to take it. It's yours for the taking, but you have to take it. And speaking your truth is a part of that. And I just love sodalite. It's one of my favorite stones. And that's right there. That's what sodalite looks like. And then tiger's eye, overcome your fears. See, that's where this is. So something back here has created this fear base for you, Capricorn, with regard to, you know, these artistic talents, these artistic gifts, your passions. And it was squashed for whatever reason, or dampened for whatever reason, and it'll be different for everybody. But this is saying, you know, you've got to push through that fear. Tiger's eye is really beautiful. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's this beautiful brown stone that's got these iridescent stripings through them. And it's really lovely. It's grounding, but it also helps to give you that personal power, and it helps you to push through those fears. You know, so it may be even to go to a metaphysical store, grab a little piece of sodalite. It doesn't matter how big they are, they're powerful all the same. Or, you know, get a bead or a bracelet, something with a little piece of tiger's eye in it, and carry those with you during the next several weeks to help you speak your truth, especially in groups. Sodalite is very good with allowing you to stand in your power and speak your truth amongst groups of people. So Capricorn, this is really lovely. This is a nice turn of events for you. So whenever you come across this reading, it's time for you to push through those fears. It's time for you to speak your truth and get your passions back. And you are going to lead something with this. And it's going to lead you, again, to the world here. It's going to lead you to beautiful, beautiful outcomes. That's major arcana. That speaks of major events. And having so many court cards, like the queens, the pages, the kings, that also speaks to a greater importance and to people that could be in your life that represent these certain traits. So, you know, keep your eye out for these people as well. And I wish you all the best in this next cycle. And remember to please live big and shine your light bright, Capricorn, because you definitely matter. Until next time.